All right, guys, welcome back. Survival Living here, and I got an amazing product right here. This is something that we've been looking into because a lot of people have been asking about solar generators, and the big concern is they cost too much. Yeah, got a big one right here, under $1,000. That's right. Usually when you're looking at solar generators and stuff, guys, you're paying about $1 per watt that the solar generator offers. Now, we teamed up with Aferiy, or it's pronounced Aferiy. This is a 2400 watt solar generator. Currently, discount special that they're running right now is $1,000 bucks, $999. That's less than 50 cents per watt. Yeah. So this thing actually produces 45 watt hours, somewhere around there. Here should be a pop-up there for you guys. That's the watt hours. The impact it can take is 2400 watts. Yeah, so we're going to do some testing for you guys, but I also want to go ahead and go over this right here. This is a 200 watt foldable solar panel. Charge these things up. Let's face it, guys, natural disaster, well, they suck. Hurricane, no power. I've always said have alternative power. Now we'll quickly go over this system, and we're going to be doing some major testing, air conditions, all that stuff, guys. Like I said, it is a 2400 watt system. It does weigh, have weight to it. This is a LiPo 4 battery system in here. Turn the power on. If the screen looks flashy, it's just because of the filming equipment I have. It doesn't look like that at all. All right, so up front we have different type of USB ports, things like that nature here for charging. You have a DC barrel outlet here, and right here, you get this flip up, we got one of these adapter connectors here to charge, to produce power out. That connector right there, let me pull it out here for you, comes with this little nifty case. We got a rain guard cloth. We got power cord to charge from the wall or a gasoline generator. And then we got this adapter right here. This is for your solar. Yeah, this is MC4 connectors, and this adapter here is the same adapter on this front end. But to charge, I'll swing this around. Get a nice little flip lid right here. You've got your wall outlet, and then you got your solar adapter that you just plug right on in and plug in your solar panel. Now flipping this over, we have this side here. This is our AC outlets. This is what you're going to be running your equipment on. All right, so we have actually 6 AC outlets on here. This is your plug-in. These are the 110 outlets right here. So you run your fan, AC, refrigerator, whatever it is that you want to be running, it's there. So let me move this out of the way a little bit. So let's make sure we get the name and everything correct. The model number, this is the AF-P210. This is a 2400 watt portable power station. I do know a lot of companies don't like using the term solar generator. It is a portable power station. It can be charged with solar power. You can plug it into the wall and everything else to charge this up. So some of the specifications, guys, there is USB-A, USB-Cs. There's a 20 watt max, and there's also a 100 watt max on the USB-C outputs. I'm reading the back here for you guys. There should be a nice little photo of it for you so you can actually look at everything. All these cables and stuff you get, check this out. They got a nice little pop-up flip lid, so you can actually put all your cables in the top of this. So when not in operation, you can store everything within the unit. Unfortunately, most solar generators, portable power stations we've done reviews on, they don't come with that. You gotta keep track of all your cables. So easily, you can put it right there on top of storage. One of the main things I want to do, guys, is go over some major testing because, yeah, everything looks pretty, everything looks great. Great price, actually, $1,000 for the generator. You get the solar panels, of course, you're going to pay a little bit more. That's just the way it is, but they do offer solar panel setups for your generators. But let's go ahead and take this outside and do some testing. I think the first one I'm going to do, wow, coffee pot. All right, so we have our Black & Decker coffee pot, and this thing uses a lot of power. It is horrible on solar generators, solar grids. They're just big hitters, but we want to use, I like having coffee. All right, so let's go ahead and turn on the solar generator, the portable generator, my apologies. Again, this is the Aferiy 2500 Aferiy. So I'm going to flip up the lid here on the side, plug in the 110 outlet, and turn it on. There we go, everything is on. I do apologize for the dishwasher and the operation in the background there. I'm going to turn this on right here, and there we go, it's on. All right, so currently using 759 watts of power, 757. It takes about 13 minutes for a pot of coffee on this. So we're going to run it. Our power output says we have 2 hours of power remaining. Now, that's if we stayed at 754 watts of usage. As you guys know, once the coffee's made, it drops down and you're fine. But right now, at a constant 753 watts of power, we have 2 hours of power remaining in the solar generator. But again, it'll only last for 13 minutes. We're going to let this run. We're going to go through and we'll show you the end results and show how it sets itself and gives us our new reading once our coffee's made. All right, so our coffee pot is now nice and full with 12 cups of coffee. Yeah, you know that go-go juice. Currently we are at 61, 63, all right, let's just say 60 hours of power remaining at 90%. So that there, remember it dropped down to 2 hours. Let me bring the camera in, I'll show you guys what we got going on right now. 90%, 63 hours remaining on this battery charge. So with that, of course, coffee thermoses and stuff like that work awesome, especially in a grid down scenario. I wouldn't be using percolated coffee with a grid down, like a major hurricane or something like that. It powers out. I would be using a gas stove, outside camp stove. We've shown that, guys, and use, good old instant coffee. These guys right here, little folders. So we're going to unplug this right here, turn that power off, turn that switch back off. But what about cell phones, additional lighting, things like that that you can charge up with this thing? So it does have a USB port. We're going to go turn that on. And lighting, guys, there's so many ways to light up stuff. This here's a solar lantern, uses batteries, but also can be charged up with a hand crank and all that good stuff. Let's go and plug that in, get this thing charged up. All right, charging now. Cell phones, let's go ahead and plug that in as well. Go and get this stuff started to charge up here. All right, charging 65%. I am currently using 11 watts of power. Yeah, 90 hours, 88 hours, 86 hours. 86 hours of power left in this box just to have it that there plugged in. No, that'll work pretty good. Easy to charge up stuff. 84 hours, during the daytime, run your solar, charge it up. Let me move this out of the way. I want to see another great idea for you guys. Additional lighting. All right, there's many different ways you can power up lighting lamps and stuff like that. So let's hook that up on this. All right, so this is a ceiling light that I have modified to an actual plug. We're going to hook this up, guys. It is a low wattage, considering pretty bright. We'll plug it into the side on our 110 outlet. Turn that on. As you guys can see, yeah, it's bright. Currently, let everything do its thing. It says that we're using 6 watts of power. Yeah, for additional lighting, it's given us 38 hours. Move that light out of the way. 39 hours, 6 watts of power at our 90% bank, because remember, we ran a coffee pot through this. But along with lighting, guys, down here in Florida, power's out, it gets hot. It gets hot real fast. So again, we're at the 90% battery bank, so we ran coffee today. How about a floor fan? All right, this is a stand-up fan. This in here uses quite a bit more power than our usual fans we use. But let's go and plug this in, because I'm thinking nighttime use. You're not plugged into a solar panel. You're using it at nighttime. We got the fan. All right, let's go and turn the fan on. See what we're looking at. Let's say that we're running this solar generator at night. Fan on high with a light running. 49 watts of power gives us 21 hours of operation. Still using the same battery. We haven't charged this up at all. So this combination here, having lighting, having a fan on high, gives us 21 hours. So all night long you can have air moving, you can have light. Now, one of the things I see it every time we do a generator review is, what about my refrigerator? Yeah, well, what about that refrigerator? You know, well, let's pull it out and plug it in this thing and see what it gives us. Again, we're still at 90%, so let's say you want to just have a solar generator to keep your refrigerator and freezer cool. All right, well, let's do it. Okay, so our refrigerator is unplugged. Got the cord coming off of it right here. Slide this down a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and plug into our 110 outlet. Turn our power on to that 110 outlet. All right, we are currently using 216 watts of power. Now again, this is only at 90%. All right, the battery bank is only at 90%. And now the initial kick on just turned off. We are currently using, this got an automatic ice maker too, 9 watts of power. Stand by, let me show you. So yeah, load test did just fine. Sorry guys, we got a fire truck in the background. Window units, this is a big puller. We love having these things. This is a window unit air condition. It's a 5,000 BTU system, and it's great during power outages. All right, we run ours off our solar grid when necessary, when hurricanes, things like that happen, so we can actually cool off a room. Again, it's a 5,000 BTU one, so it is good for a room. So we got our solar generator here. We're going to get this thing plugged up and check it out. Let me flip this up here. Plugged in, make sure it is turned on. All right, we are turned on. And let's see here, let's go high cool. Nope, now we're turned on. There we go. Okay, now it's operational. Outputs currently are running. Let's make sure we see what we got. Now this is full charge, 100% on the battery bank. I am pulling 320 watts, gives us 5 hours of runtime on high. I'll bring you guys in here so you can see better. So one of the main points on these portable power stations is the ability to power it back up using the sun. So we got our adapter here. It's got the MC4 connector that goes to the solar panel, and of course this adapter here that goes into the system itself. So let's go ahead and plug that in. And we're going to go ahead and get this laid out. This is the 200 watt collapsible solar panel. It folds right up, guys. It weighs like 11 pounds. This is from Aferiy. This is one of their brands, and we're going to go ahead and get this set up. I'm going to take the microphone off me and get this set up for you guys. It's very simple. It does have additional charging points and stuff here in the back. course, you got your MC4 connector. You also have some USB ports and stuff like that here on this block on the side here that you can plug in directly. Also a barrel plug. So let's go ahead and get this stuff set up and show you how simple it is to get this in power. Fast, easy deployment. You can lay it flat. You can use the leg kickers that come with it. Stand it up, track the sun much easier. MC4 connectors, very self-explanatory. You can only plug them in one way. And it beeps, let me know we're charging. Let's see what we got here. That's a 200 watt panel right now. We got overcast skies. So currently, we're only getting 17 watts of power out of this 200 watt panel, only because we got no sun. As you guys can see, it's still drawing power, but there is absolutely no sun because we have thick cloud coverage because we got more storms coming in our area here in Florida. So yeah, that part. Okay guys, so there you have it. That is the Aferiy 2400 watts portable power station. Again, the model number is AF-P210. Everything we threw at it works fine. It's going to be a great system, and the best part is the price. The standalone system right now, from what I'm looked on their website, there is $1,000, $999. All right, and then you throw in, you know, solar panels. Okay, again, this is the 200 watt system. Unfortunately, we have some really bad cloud coverage, and it's going to be that way for a while because we've got another storm coming into Florida. With that being said, alternative power has always been one of our go-tos as a prepper. All right, yeah, we have food, supplies, water, all that good stuff, but it is nice to have power, be able to charge up phones, be able to, man, you can run a TV, you can run DVD players, you can run whatever, your entertainment system, whatever, you have power. All right, instead of just staring at the wall watching the paint dry, well, actually maybe the paint peel, you have the ability to actually generate power. You can keep your food cold, you can make coffee, I showed that. You can do anything you want to with this as long as it's in reason. All right, solar generators are limited on what they can and cannot do, but in a survival situation, systems like this is very good to have. All right, you can do a lot of things. If you got to keep a mini fridge or a refrigerator cold, mini fridges use less power. All right, and you have to keep medication cool. There you go. This thing's going to run it for days. I've done videos on the low wattage of mini fridges. You got insulin, medication you got to keep cool. Yeah, small investment, get you a mini fridge. You always have a medical refrigerator. Let's put it that way. Shouldn't call it a mini fridge. Let's call it a medical refrigerator. So again, to Aferiy, this is an amazing product. I really do appreciate you reaching out to us. I look forward to working with you more in the future. Great system, guys. I've got nothing bad to say about this thing at all. One of the things that I did notice when I was doing my testing, it says that it allows up to 500 watts of solar panel going to it on your solar charge. All right, so as you guys may have seen, I have other panels and stuff like that laying in the yard. I have a 4-way splitter. That's 400 watts on that splitter, and it worked just fine plugging in the MC4 connectors into the adapter here. Worked just fine. So anyway, guys, if you are interested in it, links are in the description. Definitely check it out. All right, guys. Speak to y'all later.